I'm Jana Axline with Project Genetics. Today I want to chat about failing projects. You may at some point be asked to take over a failing project. Sometimes they give you a sales pitch saying this project will make your career, and sometimes you're just voluntold for the position. Whichever it is, you need to be prepared when you are on a project that has gone significantly off course. When joining a failing project, you will have to assess the people, processes, and tools. But today I want to focus on processes. When I join a failing project, the first thing I want to understand is whether the scope is clear. I look at the documented scope, but I also take time to understand what people believe the scope is. I frequently find there is a mismatch between what is expected and what is documented. At that point, we take time to align on scope, clearly defining what is in scope as well as what is out of scope for the project. The next thing I do is examine the handoffs within a project. Using a software project as an example, I would examine the handoffs between business and IT. Are the business requirements clear and well-defined so that the development teams understand what they are developing? What about the handoff back from the development team to the business? Does the business know what functionality they are getting and when they are getting it? When looking at a project, examine how the work is supposed to flow through the project phases and if there are any processes in place to guide that work. Finally, I make sure that processes are repeatable. One project I took over had a broken process when development was done and the functionality was ready to go live, or sometimes actually already live. The business didn't know what work was moving into production. Therefore, they were always reacting to live functionality, having to quickly train people, push out communication, and adjust their business processes. This reactionary mode was stressful and caused issues with software adoption. So we put in regular business readiness meetings so we can examine what was coming down the development pipeline and build a readiness plan for each piece of functionality that was going live. Strong processes can help turn around a failing project. If you find yourself taking over a failing project, take the time to examine what processes exist, determine if any are broken or if there are gaps in them, and build in processes that will make the project successful. Thank you for your time.